Good morning, Sri Lanka. What a way to start the early AM. That with MTV Sports' Good Morning Sri Lanka. I'm your host, Jason. Today we are giving you the top stories around the world. From a deaf woman who has heard sound after 39 years to an artiste who uses bubble wrap to make works of art. And Moscow kicks off its Fashion Week. To kick things off, our first story of the day would be the 120-hour charity basketball match, which has broken a world record. Let's take a look at this story. Players in a charity basketball marathon in Manila broke the world record for the longest game of basketball on Saturday, on March 29th, after shooting hoops non-stop for 5 days. Two teams, each with 12 players, set the new record at 120 hours, 1 minute and 7 seconds, by playing under strict conditions since Monday, March 24th. They beat the previous record of 112 hours and 13 seconds, which was held by the Missouri Athletics Club in the United States. Each team in Manila had to have 10 players on the court at all times. Players could not leave the court and could not rest on the bleachers alongside the court during periods of substitution. They also had to remain competitive and not show any sign of fatigue during play. Coaches advised the team to work on a 2-hour rotation, alternating the players on the court in order to maximize their physical condition. The players endured 5 days of intense physical and mental challenges, but after the final whistle was blown, marathon player Justo Kuita said pain was worth it. He said, "We went through so much, the hardships, the stress, the pain, the emotional strain mixing together. But when we saw the clock reaching 120 hours, the pain vanished. We're so happy," he said.
I researched a little bit about what was going on with Typhoon Yolanda and the tragedies, and I learned that there were families and children, thousands and thousands left homeless. I had experience in the world record basketball game. I knew it was tough, but I also knew this was a great cause. So, to me, this one was about it was about kids having needs.
Among the 24 players were 3 past record holders from the Missouri Athletics Club who joined the record attempt for charitable reasons. The Guinness World Records adjudicator awarded the title to the teams in Manila after evaluating the extensive footage and documents when they exceeded the 112-hour mark early morning on Saturday. She said as the players cheered and cries of "Long live the Philippines" rang out from the crowd.
It's a new Guinness World Record title!
Mabuhay ang Pilipinas!
Organizer and Asian Cable Enterprises Chief Operating Officer Jonathan Ruby said the biggest achievement was being able to generate funds for the victims of the typhoon. Part of the aim of the basketball marathon was to raise funds through crowdsourcing for a charitable organization.
It doesn't stop here. Getting funds for these communities goes on.
Wow, that seems to be a lot of hard work for a basketball team. Now we go into our next top story, which is a woman who has heard sound after 39 years. Did I mention she is also deaf? Let's take a look at this story.
I'll say the days of the week again. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. How does it sound? Just be careful, you're not going to knock them off. Can you hear my voice coming through both sides?
Yeah. I'm very high.
Very high. It will
Days of the
sound
week
high
being read out were the first words to break the decades of silence for a British woman born with a rare condition called Usher syndrome. 39-year-old Joanne Milne from Gateshead, who was born profoundly deaf, underwent a life-saving medical procedure with cochlear implants that allowed her to hear for the first time. A video filmed by her mother at Birmingham Hospital shows the moment Joanne Milne is able to hear and burst into tears. Nurse Louis Craddock can be heard calmly reading days of the week and months of the year as the switch on Min's implants are turned on as she emotionally confirms she can hear on both sides. Min, who is still adjusting to experiencing life with sound, says listening to music has been the best part of gaining hearing. Seen pottering around the kitchen, Min says she's able to hear has made her a bit quieter in her own movements. Min's mother, Ann Min, says daughter took a big risk a month ago to have both implants fitted in one procedure at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital. The rare genetic disorder, which at present has no cure, began impairing Min's vision in her 20s, pushing her to consider having a cochlear implant, a surgically implanted electronic device.
It does at first. It won't stay high-pitched. It won't stay like that. I'm going to say the months of the year.
Okay.
I want you to tell me how the volume is, both sides. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Could you hear those words?
It's been the music, I have to say. It's been the music. I'm very, very close to that. But I had a 5-year-old niece called Casey, and when she was here yesterday, she came up to me and she said, "Auntie Joanne, where's the biscuit?" You know, and I just heard what she said, and it was so sweet just hearing a child's voice that just moving, and yeah, I had a little cry again. Yeah, she was like, oh, that's like so loud to me, and opening the doors, and so loud. Obviously, somebody was being deaf. I've always probably been quite loud, and I can find myself when I'm putting the cup down. I'm doing a lot more quieter now, and I think people are really going to notice the difference when they're around me.
I mean, she's 40 in July, so she's had 40 years of not hearing.
And now it's come true.
Yes. She's taken a big step having them both done at once, but it's worked, so.
You can dance, you can.
Really emotional stuff for a deaf woman to hear sound after 39 years. Our next top story is a pilot who flies through Greece's Corinth Canal, and it's not an easy task. Let's take a look at this. A 57-year-old stunt pilot on Wednesday, which was March 26, flew through the Corinth Canal in Greece whilst performing tricks in the sky. The Hungarian pilot Peter Biszentjei glided over the canal, which is 6.4 kilometers in length and 21.4 meters in width, in an extra 300 DFEY plane.
It's an amazing location, and it's a historical canal, and maybe that was one of the most impressive and one of the most interesting flight in my life.
Experienced aviator Biszentjei, winner of Red Bull's first season of air racing, said the flight was in an amazing location. Biszentjei has previously worked for the Hungarian Aviation Office as an aerobatic flying instructor, and earlier in his career completed an upside-down flight under the chain bridge over the river of Danube in Budapest.